Taurus, welcome to your reading. So we've changed a few things up, Taurus. So what we are doing now, okay, I'm going to throw out a load of these ones as well. So they're going to be your personal karmic hell loop. Okay, so if you haven't watched the video that I've done just lately around physical energies of me saying about hell loops and what that's like in order to walk through one door and go towards another one, and then you eat, sleep, rave, repeat and go through the same cycle, and you go into your family karma, your friendship karma, your mother, father, love interest karma. Okay, so what I thought I would do is do a series of your personal private hell loop and what that looks like from your mind versus their mind. But the way I look at it is where it comes through as friends and all that kind of stuff. I will explain towards the end, but we're going to do a load of these, Taurus. But don't forget, if you haven't seen where I read numerology and numbers as well, that you can actually watch this as a Sagittarius, okay? But only in a general kind of reading would that really kind of make more sense, right? But just look for the story, and if it relates a lot of the same, obviously there's another reading that you can watch that represents, wow, there's a lot more messages in there also, okay? So, because what we're doing is we're looking at two sides of the coin and two sides of the tail of your hell loop and their hell loop, and how that merges you together and what really not to do, okay? So, let's have a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Let's see what is, what's in the mind of Taurus's partner. Show me Taurus's partner's thoughts and feelings and what's going on within their hell loop, please. Taurus's partner's thoughts and feelings. Show me Taurus's partner's thoughts and feelings. So Libra in reverse. So a lot of you through the past readings that I've done, this was a lot to do with around a divorce, and I think it came up in a Piscean reading. But either way, you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? But this is a Libra, but it was in a Pisces reading, okay? And it was it's kind of like this divorce though, where your partner thinks and feels that this is unfair, that there's an unfair advantage. So in your person's private hell loop, they're going through very stressful time at work, I feel, for a lot of them at the moment, where they constantly feel as if it's unfair. There's an unfair advantage, or there might be an affair. Okay, some of you, if you are with a Libra, you think that they could possibly be having an affair with another person. An affair doesn't have to mean that they're going outside of the marriage, because you don't have to be married. It's coming across as, well, they're actually saying that somebody could be going outside of the marriage, is what I'm hearing here. For a lot of you, like I said, you see that this, or that your partner sees that this is unfair, but they would do, right? They see that they can't see their way through it. Them, I can't see. Why do I keep hearing they can't see anything? I mean, is it obviously it's like the blind leading the blind, but like I don't know, like blind faith. So I'm hearing blind faith. Or the name Faith or Faith Olivia, okay, but some sort of like George Michael, but you gotta have faith. Some sort of like religious factor here, I feel. Somebody here could be really religious, like extremely religious. Like I'm hearing, why on earth am I hearing an extremist? To the extreme, I rock Mike like a candle. So the name Michael or Mike, but like to the extreme. Something to do with like someone's took something way too far, way too personal. This person here, you've rubbed them up the wrong way. What, me? Somebody's rubbed somebody completely and utterly up the wrong way. I'm hearing Rob or Robert, okay, but rub this person up the wrong way. This person can end up getting extremely violent, is what I'm hearing as well. Like their life is upside down to do with their work as well, their workload. This person could have like a lot of work on, like they work 24/7, but I'm hearing that they take that out on other people. They're taking it out on other people. Because this is what I'm picking up is a vendetta. I keep hearing Vanessa, or a vendetta. Like I have a vendetta against you and you're like my enemy. This is sleeping with the enemy, or Emma, or Emily, or Emma, but like sleeping with the enemy, okay? But I'm hearing like a frenemy, like you've got this friend around you at the moment, Taurus. Don't forget, if you have a Sagittarius placement also, you can still watch this, okay? But I'm hearing like, this person here is going through a hell loop of friends now. Friends will be friends when you need in love to give me care and attention. It's like detention, I'm hearing. I don't know if any of you have got children and they've got like detention after school or something. Could be dealing with a Piscean, that would be a school of fish. But like, I'm hearing Jack, Black, or Jack, Julian, Jason, Jasmine. Okay, but Jackie Brown. That's been coming up for a while. Jackie Brown. Oh, okay. Libras for a while. They had somebody that. Okay, so some of you here see this person as a raven lunatic. Okay, sorry if anybody's a Libra. It doesn't mean all of you guys that are watching. But I'm definitely hearing here that somebody could be like on Brown, like the name Brown, okay, or like a drug addict that's on heroin or something like that, okay. An addict, definitely picking up like addiction, possible, past, present, or future. But this is like recovery. This is like a cover worker or someone that's trying to find also, I'm hearing like insurance cover. Like, oh, okay, someone's trying to cover something up. Someone's fabricating a lie here. They're trying to cover it up, which means that they're doing something, but they're trying to cover it up. Now, it's either like makeup and cover it up with makeup, like there's violence there, and they cover up bruises and scars with makeup, or like, or there's an accusation of that. Oh, okay, I'm hearing that someone's accusing someone of, oh, okay, some certain words that I can't say on YouTube. I'm hearing that someone's fabricating, like Fabio, Groove Rider, but like Fabio and Groove Rider, right? That came up in actual Aries reading where it was Rat Pack. Now it's Fabio and Groove Rider, but like I'm hearing Grove. Someone's down the Grove. Okay, let's go back to the message of what I'm hearing that your person's going through here. Fabricating some sort of like lie, but I think this person's possibly lying to themselves. I don't know, because what I am picking up for you or for the other person is that somebody's told that many lies that they're actually confused themselves. It's like they don't know at the moment whether. What is that? I keep picking up that somebody's fabricating this lie where somebody is physically in a relationship, and this is someone that's trying to come between somebody's physical relationship. Now, this could even be a mother. I don't know. But what I am hearing for this card is that it might have something to do with Scorpio 4, which would be Aries as well. So this could well be in the Aries reading. But like someone that's trying to fabricate a lie to make it worse. They're not making it better, because it's either someone that's picking on somebody, constantly picking on them, or somebody that's like picking a scab, or like they're trying to fabricate a lie to break up a relationship. Like, because this would be like, you know, someone's already like married, but if it isn't where they're physically like had vows or something like that, then they're like common law man and wife because they physically like live together. And in Britain, I think if you've lived together with each other for longer than like 6 months or a year, then you're classed as common law man and wife, and you have to like to tell the government that you live there, you're residented with a woman or a man and woman or whatever. But like, okay, I'm hearing a few things now, Taurus. This is someone that's in either a same-sex relationship, or two, somebody is in okay, I'm hearing that somebody's trying to cover up track marks here. It's trying to cover up track marks. The name Mark or X marks the spot, something to do around a Capricorn. But I'm hearing that they're trying to cover something up with makeup. Now that's either like a bruise or a mark, or the fact that they're using and they're trying to cover up their track marks. Now that doesn't have to mean that they're using like, okay man, they keep telling me that this person's using, abusing and using also. Using and abusing. Well, that's abuse of power. So this is like power of attorney. So I think a lot of you here are like, someone's coming either one trying to get in between your relationship, or this is like abuse of one's power, like power hungry person, but with also pride, because this is also pride. Sorry to say this to everybody, but these can be people that make other people feel bad for their look. Okay, which is somebody that has a lot of pride, but very stern, stubborn kind of energy of around looks, like my look is everything, like my look is literally everything. And I think that somebody here gets a lot of attention because of how they look. I hate to bring that up, but I mean, if that's a message for you guys, you know, here, or somebody has like very low self-esteem, because that would even be, or Steve, that isn't me, but, or someone might be saying that about me, I don't know. But like low self-esteem. Well, low self-esteem, okay, this is somebody that also plays on like a PC, which is called Steam. Okay, it's games on the PC, which is Steam. This person could be an analyst of someone that works on PCs. Like, it doesn't have to be games, but they work as an analyst for like computers and stuff like that. Computer analyst. Okay, if you do that, right, I've not got all of the messages out, right, yeah. So please don't jump down my throat, don't shoot the messenger, it might not be. Because this is something to do with around work that's going on, and it might be individually around work of yours if, you know, I've not got to all of the messages. Okay, so please people, before you jump down my throat, let me get all of the messages out, right? But I'm hearing, look, can I just get this out of you? Did I hear that right, is what I'm hearing? Did I hear that right? Okay, but I'm hearing here that somebody is trying to, like low self-esteem is what I'm hearing for a start. It's like low self-esteem, but low self-esteem can be someone that fabricates that by their look, which means that I physically have low self-esteem, but I use my look to get what I want. So it means that everywhere I go, I get what I want because of my look. Like, my look means everything, and I get what I want because of my look. But if this person is been doing certain things in a relationship as well, this can be a person that goes from one to another to another to another. Okay, that's one message that I'm hearing. Sorry, that's really annoying me. Lint, or the name Lynn. Lynn Finn. Wow, Finney, Finlay, or Lynn Finn. Wow, Lynn Finn. That was an old friend of mine that died about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So I don't know if any of you out there are called Lynn or Linda or Lynn Finn. I'm hearing Linda also, but man, that's an old spirit friend of mine, Lynn Finn. Or Finney, the name Finney. Or Finlay. I keep hearing Finley. That was someone off Australian television show, used to be in Neighbours, called Finley. So this person could also be in Australia somewhere here. Okay. You know, like I said, let the messages fully come out before, because I can hear someone kind of like getting angry in the background there. Well, I don't know yet. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing the name Finn or Finley. So is this like a mother and a father? Because these people would be married. Because I'm also picking up like a fin that would be a fish. So this is involving, this person might have a child that is a Piscean, is what I'm hearing. Pisces. Because I keep hearing a fin, which would mean a shark. This is something to do with me. Hold on a minute. Like, I keep picking up a fin, right, like a shark, but a fin, which would mean fish. So, is somebody on plenty of fish or trying to get a fish? Like, has a beef and an argument with a fish, with me, or like with another Steve, or like with another fish, or this person has a child that is a fish, like a Pisces, here. So this person here individually is also going through, I keep hearing shark bait, like fish bait, like baiting, debate. They're having a debate, this person, like, can be very analytical against people with the name Anne, but like, or my Nan, but can be very, like, has like large debates with people, like, okay, no, I'm going to argue against that. It's kind of like, you know, you'll have one side of it, and they'll argue against that like hammer and tongue. You'll say something, they'll say the opposite. And then in this person's private hell loop here, what they go through individually themselves in their own private hell loop is the fact that they could be locked into something where they're locked up physically in prison, or they're locked up around a 4, which would mean like a Scorpio energy. But this is like when they go out into society, or when they go out in their house and their home and there's people around them. When they go out, they have a lot of debates with people. Like they say this. They say, oh, well, there's quite a few Taurus. Just hold on a second, Spirit. They're saying that this person sleeps around quite a lot, and that has quite a lot of lovers. And one of them could be lovers, which would mean a Gemini. Okay, but I'm hearing they have a lot of secret lovers, a lot of secret love affairs. Well, this person has quite a lot, quite a lot of love affairs, quite a lot of secrets that are hidden within that Pandora's there. But I'm also hearing that this person, around where they live and around their house or children or family members, they have a lot of debates. Like, they always see people as bad for them. So but they are an analyst of some sort. Like they analyze. Well, they might be someone that does that for a living, like analyzing. I'm hearing like, I don't know, because I keep seeing like a green liquid and a red liquid. So something's around Sagittarius maybe, but like analyzes like here it's called solutions or something solutions, okay, and they could work there like something solutions, okay, solution. But can I figure out your solution when I can't figure out my own? Like. But this person here, the arguments that they get into with the people around their private hell loop is the fact that they have an opinion against the other person's opinion. This is their private hell loop. It's like I said, the reason why I did that video of my private hell and showed you mine is because it looks at your north and south. Your north and south. Any star sign or any representation of number. So for my private hell loop, because I'm a Scorpio rising, which is a 4, which is like Aries Scorpio but Aries, my private hell is 5. Because my life path is 7 and it runs from 5. If any of you haven't watched it, it's very important. If you do, it's here somewhere. Okay, but my private hell loop are Taurus Sagittarius energies. Taurus Sagittarius energies. It really does depend on where it's placed, but they are the ones that I would have the most amount of arguments with. I'm sorry if you are a Taurus, which you are, right? But like, they would be the ones that I have the most amount of debates with, is the Taurus Sagittarian energy. Definitely if it's in the North Node. North Node, persist with my North Node in Scorpio, is my private hell. Okay, so there'll be a lot of energies like that I will bump into on my full extended journey of, okay? Because your North and South, basically, if I haven't done the video as of yet, your private hell is definitely your north and south, right? That's your private hell. Paul, so this could be Paul, or somebody believes in Paul and being probed by Paul. Or Paula, or Paula Abdul. I'm also hearing Abdul, okay. I'm hearing daughter, but I'm also hearing abducted. Abducted. This person could have been abused. Okay, man, how much do you want me to divulge into this person here, right? Because I can't ask for permission. This person was abused as a child here. Well, it was either personally, or the name Percy, or Baxter, or Perth, or this is to do with a child. It's it's 3 instances. It's to do with the child, and it's to do with their ex and a child that they had with a person or do have. It's also something that they've taken very, very, very personally. There's another one here where there's this person could have been abused, either one mentally or physically abused through their private hell of their like, this can be someone that has like a stepfather and a stepmother is what I'm hearing. And like they see their father or their stepfather as one of them as like the person that they would go to, but their father they wouldn't, because they had like a huge beef with their father or their stepfather, like a big one, like a real big one. And there may have been something that this person may never have really spoke about their childhood or their experience. And with their partner, if this person is presently with one, that's why this person had like, this person is some of them, this person's had like a what do you call it, like a very abusive relationship in the past that's destroyed their future, because there could have been something, like I said. Okay, I'm hearing this. Steve, you keep saying you're hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing quite a lot, bruv. This person's had quite a few children with someone, but I'm also hearing like with different men. With different men, this person could have had quite a few different children with different men, okay? And they have a bad opinion sometimes of men. Okay, I'm hearing this person, wow. I'm hearing Jenny on the block here. Jenny or Jennifer or Jen or like Jenny on the block, they keep saying. On the block. This is, man, I'm getting quite a few. Sorry if your names are those, but I'm hearing like on the block, which is like in prison. You know when you go to prison and you're like on the block. Okay. Like Black, the television series, which is The New Black or something, whatever it is. I've never watched it, but is it any good? Orange is the New Black. That's it, Orange. Orange is the New Black. Okay, I'm sorry if that got a little bit down there. Somebody here has lost their father or something to do with like something around their father or their mother. I keep picking up that this person here individually, like doesn't have a father but they have a mother, or they have a mother and a father but the mother and father are not together, and they've gone off into their own little kind of like, you know, married again, or not married but had like common law type sort of, or the name Laura, okay, but like had common law man and wife type sort of thing. Husband went off, met another person, common law man and wife, but never really got married. And this person's finding it very difficult in order to be able to cope in the relationship, because they get triggered. This person gets skittish quite quickly here. Skittish, which means that if this is a new person or anything like that, they always look for the negative points of what is going on with them, or with M, or with Emily, but they look for the negative points within them to project that out upon society of like, no, this is never going to happen for me, I'm never really going to have anybody, I'm like, and they get it, and then when they've got it, they destroy it very quickly. Like this person somehow destroys things that they have really quickly, because this could be a child that destroys toys, okay? And I'm hearing like Toy Story, or like someone that fabricates stories, or like me, storyteller, or storyteller tarot, hello. But like, I don't know. There's a lot of messages here I'm picking up for this one card in reverse. Obviously I don't do reversal, so you're going to have to give me a minute. Don't get bored. This person gets bored quickly, like jumps ship quite quick. They get bored in relationships. For some, like they jump ship like really quickly. They jump from one to another, but this person jumps to conclusions is what I'm hearing. Or they just want to jump. Like, well, I'm only with you just so I can get a jump and that's it, right? Or like they jump to conclusions, like really quickly. They analyse the situation, throw it all into a blender of like Sagittarius. They throw all of those numbers in there, and basically they just put 2 and 2 together and come out with like 58, and they look for the negatives in it. These persons also got negative relatives as well. This person's got negative photographs. Photographs, negatives is what I'm hearing. Negative relatives. The theory of relativity, right? I'm also hearing Isaac Newton for some reason. Isaac Newton, or Newton theory, or Newt. What film was that somebody used to call someone Newt? I'm sure. Alien, Ali, Alison, Ali, but like Alien, like she called a little child Newt, right? Newt. This there's something around children here for this person, individually, around this child that they may have found, or they found out something about a child. Oh, that's heavy energy, man. Like, I keep picking up like this person's like lost, like this person feels like the lost and found, like an abandoned child, or like has fear of abandonment. But it's like they feel as if they are like the lost and found. This person could also have Virgo in their chart maybe, but I'm hearing like they feel like the lost and found, the lost and found. Like, you know, like you just walk in and you go, oh, I lost that ages ago, that's mine. Oh, right, okay, you just come in. I mean, do you work here individually? Because it keeps saying something to do with lost and found. I've lost something, but I found something. This person's digging through like loads of things trying to find evidence. Evie, Devi, Devi, Evie, Stevie, AV, AV, HIV, some sort of like drug abuse and stuff. I'm picking up loads. Don't get these messages confused, please, because there's a lot there, all in one go, straight in my head from one card upside down, bruv. This person's trying to find evidence against somebody, and they're digging things up, trying to find evidence. Like they're digging, like trying to find clues and evidence. Well, this could be court, obviously. It could be like going to court. But like they're trying to find evidence. Like they're going through anything that they possibly can, like the lost and found, like through like clothes. Like, does this person work for the police here? That work for the police, like someone that's trying to find blood stains. Because I'm hearing a Jim Morrison lying on blood-stained sheets with a bleeding. Okay, I probably can't say that one, but y'all listen to ever Jim Morrison stuff, right? Stained, wretched sheets, blood-stained sheets. There's blood on the streets. And roaming. Lions on the street and roaming. Lions. Something to do with around Leo. Lions on the street with blood. With B. The name B. Blood. Oh, man, this is a heavy reading, man. Go away, Taurus. No, I'm only kidding. On, like, blood on the sheets. Like, blood. Like someone that is, like, leaving clues like all over the place. Someone's like a detective or so. Oh, Lucifer Morningstar, good morning, detective. But like I don't know, like there could be an Aquarian energy, but detecting, like detective, like Inspector Clouseau, but give us a clue. Or flu, like someone that works with like flu and like cold vaccinations and. Okay, this person might be going to have a vaccination. Man, I've got to move on. I'll probably be here for about an hour. Doing one card and everyone's like, is that it? Is that all you got? Anybody else do that? Can you pull a rabbit out your hat? Oh, you're in. Go on, Abbott. Abbott. Abby, Abigail, go on, pull a rabbit out your hat. Go on, go on then. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's having a right go at someone. Go on then, go on then, go on then, go on then, I dare you. Go on, go on. Go on. On your marks, get set, go. Go. Gooey. Gooey. Why am I hearing gooey? Or chewy? Chewy. Someone that chews things. Like, chew on that. Go on, chew on that. I'll just give you that just so you can chew on that. Is this person a dog? Or I'm not channeling your dog. Physically. Go on, there's a chewy. Just give her a chewy and shut her up, will you? Just put something in her mouth and shut her up. What the fuck is that? Just give her a chewy. Just give her the chewy. Do people here fighting over a cat and a dog? Will you just give her the chewy and just shut her up because she keeps barking? The chewy. Things that come out in my head, I've got no idea, but that I guarantee Gary or Tina, but like, or Tina. Someone drives a Cortina. Do they still drive Cortinas? Cortina. Anyway, what is going on in Taurus's partners? Show me Taurus's partners' hell loop of what is going on through their mind and their thoughts and their feelings. You are this side. This is goddamn Elvis Presley, bruv. You were always on my mind, but I hate you. You were always on my mind, but I want a divorce. If I don't, I'm still living there, putting myself through hell. Oh, your in-laws are here then. Oh, your in-laws have always got something to say, ain't they? Your in-laws have always got something to say against what I have. You always got to say something against me. Ugh. Like, here, this person's private house fucked, bruv. This person here, this person's married to this person here for a lot. They're married. This is a married couple. Yeah, right? But somebody in this group of marriage thinks that one of the partners is having an affair. That's for one. That's one message. That's just a few of one. One of few. One of many. Oh, man. This person's got quite a few, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, that's just one. That's just like, you know, when you're in a police cell or something like that and you go, well, that's day one. Day one? Day one? Day one. Day one. I keep hearing day one. Or Daryl, or Dan, or... That's my old twin flame. You alright, Danielle? How are you getting on now? Alright? But like, that they want. That they want. That they want. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who's next? Is this person a hairdresser? Yeah, I'm a hairdresser. But like, I don't know. That they want. That they want. Joe Lewis was the best boxer that ever lived. You better Sugar Ray. You better Cassie Clay. Man. But, day one. Daryl. The name Daryl or Dan or something, I don't know. But this person is promiscuous. This person's kind of like in a relationship, but one of them in here, for some of you, think that this person's actually going outside of the relationship and having an affair. And if you don't know that, but you suspect that, well then that's you watching thinking, you dirty. Rita, Sue and Bob too. Right, so you could be called Rita, Sue or Bob, but let's just hope that you're not called two. If you are, then flush this person, because that's what you are doing, is rinsing them. This is a person that marries people for their money. Sorry, but that's what I'm hearing. Well, I'm only really just married you just because of your money. That's it. This is a sugar daddy or sugar mama or whatever y'all lot call them, sucking on a lemon. But like, well, I'm only with you just because of your money. That's it. Like this person, man, I'm hearing, whoo. Who the fuck is involved with this person? Yeah, but I don't know. Well, probably not all of you. You know, you don't have to watch this and they all relate. You know, don't go questioning your husband, for God's sake, if they're all right, because it could be a completely and utterly different message, right? But, yeah, to the person that when I was doing the Libra reading, and you was right at the top, and you said, I just got my hubby to sit down for the first time and watch the reading, and I'm sorry, but your Libra reading at that point was rubbish, because all I did was basically just spurt out a load of like, listen, everybody should really just point this way and do these kind of... No, it's a bit of a crap reading there, so I do apologise for you guys. Don't go and question your husband if he's fine, right? But if he isn't, don't get him to watch this with you if you think he's cheating, right? So I'm only kidding. But like, well, we'll have to find out later what those messages are, but for some of you, how does your partner think and feel about you? Well, they're constantly thinking about you. They think that it's unfair that you are more than likely not speaking to them. That's for sure. They think that you might be holding something against them, which means that what it was that I said, you're now holding me accountable for that and making me feel as if I'm to blame for it now. But for some reason, for a lot of you here, I'm really picking up that this Libra energy here is in a relationship but doesn't want in the relationship. Like they're skittish, they've got cold feet. It's like the moment that someone mentions like the L or the Elzebub word or the Capricorn word or the Gemini word, right, which means, okay, like marriage, they got, well, that's probably me, but like a love word, they're kind of like, oh, no, hold on a minute, what do you mean you love me? No, bruv, no, hold on a minute, what? The love? What's that? Right? Or someone that's called love, like something love. I mean, is this like, what's his name that was like off the Clumps? When he turned into the other person, he called himself something love, didn't he? Spandex! Where's the spandex? Right? But like, Jimmy Love or whatever it was. Was it Jimmy Love or Jim? Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine? Or like Jimmy Love? I think it was it? I don't know. But I keep picking up something love. But the moment somebody mentions the L word, Whew. No, don't mention the L word around this person. Even if that's like Lucy, Lucifer, this person's also possible religious. Don't mention anything around this person. Yeah, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, look, you can do whatever you want, but just don't mention their name around me, because I do not want to hear their name. Do not mention their name. Oh, okay. Because I'm hearing, say my name. You say their name once more and I'm going to rip your throat out. Is what I'm hearing. Like, do not mention their name around me, is what I'm hearing. I am not associated with them. I do not work for them, with them, against them. I don't care. But just don't do anything you want, but just do not mention their name around me, is what I'm hearing. I don't want to be associated with that business. And I don't want my name above the door. Like, I don't work for you. Oh, okay. Okay, so the messages are now changing. I do not work for you anymore. I do not want to work here anymore. I'm leaving. I quit. I'm out. Gone. This could be any one of these. Close the door behind you. Don't worry. I'll slam it. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Because love don't live here anymore. Livy don't live here anymore. She's moved out. She's gone. She's got her own apartment. She's now paying her own way. Somebody got kicked out or has moved out, and they're now paying their own way. Someone's here is also a Pavia, or has an Octavia, or is called Octavia, or October with love. But October or January. You're right, January. I haven't seen you around for a little while. But like Octavia or Davy, David, Avid, Marion, David. Anyway, someone's quit. Somebody's quit also. I quit. I'm out. Quid pro quo, whatever you call it. Quid pro quo. If somebody got a wisp and they speak like that, like Willow the Wisp. I quit. I'm not even working here anymore. Oh, I'm really puff. See, this person's got one of those stupid things in their lip, or in their like, oh, people like have all like ball crap and stuff, and have one of those things in the tongue, and they're like, alright. How you getting on? I mean, this is this person that got Bollocks or something, and they're like, oh, sorry. Hey, you alright? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a long time, have you? Cool. Fuck at me, bro. Your girlfriend looks like a fish, don't she? She's like, yeah. She's shit, isn't she? Like, I don't know. Like, she's got like, she looks tight, don't she? Yeah, she's like got all sorts of tightness about her. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This person has so much done aesthetically here that, I don't know, I'm sorry, but I keep hearing like a fish. Like, hello, like, Jesus, bruv, are you like, are you alive? And they're like, yeah, no, of course I'm alive. Well, no, I'm saying, isn't it? Sorry for you, I'm not mimicking you guys, but when you're a medium, right, and I can hear all of this and I see an image in my head, man, it's like spitting image. I'll remember spitting image. I can't, like, it's like, I mean, is this a caricature or something? Like spitting image, like, hey, everybody, hey. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, what the fuck is that? What is wrong with women? Why do y'all do that, man? Why is your look so important, man? Men don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck me how I look. I really don't. But like some people, they go to the extreme, like they rock a mic like a candle, and they're kind of like, I've got to do everything, and like, I can't look after my appearance. Why do people do all of that, man? I don't understand it as being a male energy. I really don't. You know, I don't. Me, I don't. To be quite honest, I'll be honest with you. I don't really like makeup. I don't like makeup. I think a woman is beautiful enough without makeup. I do, and I think that makeup. For me, I'm a Pisces man because I analyse things, and I shouldn't, but I do analyse things because I'm a Piscean. And I'll be honest with you, it's not horrible. It's just like I can't help it. But when I see like endless amounts of makeup on a person, you know, when I'm close with them, I just don't like makeup, man. I just look at it and I just think, man, it's like, what, you don't need all of that. Like, some people are like physically like beautiful, like, you know, they are really beautiful, but they like plaster themselves with like loads of makeup, and I'm like, you know, as me as a guy with a person, I'll be like, man, I don't need that makeup. Like, take that makeup off you. Like, you know, I want makeup, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, now I'm hearing prosthetics, like Steve Austin, or like from Austin, Texas, or like Steve. Might be me, might be another one. But like Steve, this is like the bionic man, like someone that has prosthetic limbs, or like prosthetic, like has loads of prosthetics. Like, I don't know, I don't give a shit. You know, like you girls can like waste so much time and effort on all of that. Like, oh no, I ain't gonna take that. I'm not trying to demasculise you at all. It's just that me as a partner, I don't look for that. I look what's underneath that, because I would, because I'm a newy gooey thuffed and chewy pythes. But, you know, I always look what's in a person, you know, because the exterior can always say quite a lot about like a, but you know, that can always become a clapped out motor, bruv. You know, you can look at a motor and think, oh, look at that motor, that's cushy. You ride about in that for a few years and it soon starts rusting and everything else. So the interior is really going to mean the most, right? So, do you know what I'm saying? I joke around a lot, but it's always about what's in here, because that's what adds in the relationship, you know. Because the attraction of oneself can get you in a lot of fucking trouble. It really can. Because you can end up like, oh, I'm in a great relationship, and then you're kind of like, what the fucking hell have I signed up for? Do you know what I mean? Well, you probably don't, you know. Any of you guys out there kind of feel the same way as me, or are you like all on the same, like, and I'm just like way off kilter, like, is this person Scottish? Scotland? Well, like, Scottish. I'm hearing Celt, that's why. Celt. Okay, or a Celtic, or Kelly, sorry if you're called, and I've said all these things, and I'm mentioning these names, just scrub all of that. Kelly, I'm also hearing Kells, Kelly, Kelly, come on down, Kelly. But like, Keely, also, I'm hearing Keely, Kylie, also Kylie. Anyway. So, well, there's like shitloads of messages all in one. That's there can be 1,000 in there. So please do not relate all of those messages to one thing, okay? It's not possible. It's because I will, as a medium man, I want to be in my head when I pick up all of these signals and stories. They all come in at once, and I have to churn them out like a cement mixer, right? So, how does... I've even forgot where I am now. I need to come back to earth a little bit. So show me Taurus's partner's thoughts and feelings, please. Taurus's partner's thoughts and feelings. Okay, so you've got Gemini, Capricorn energy. Okay, so your person individually here is going through something of their private Idaho of work here. Work means everything. Work. This person could be an obsessive cleaner. Tina Cleaner. You alright, Tina? But like, could be an obsessive cleaner. They clean. They could be a germaphobe or a cleanophobe. Something around their private hell, though, drives them certain crazy if things are not tidy and in their place here. Somebody likes to put someone in their place here. Could be a Pisces. Somebody here has their own... Okay, oh man, does this person have their own place or not? No. This person doesn't have their own place, which means that this person lives with their parents. Their parents or their grandparents or their husband's parents. Whichever parent it is, they are like co-parenting, is what I'm hearing. Co-parenting. And that was a sharp no by my by my parent. That was a sharp no by my parent, which it was my dad. Right. It was my dad. I'm hearing it was my dad. Man, I'm so lost in your reading at the moment, Taurus, that probably a lot of you are getting so bored and fed up with it. Yeah, well, your partner thinks and feels at the moment that they're gone back to work. They're dealing though. If you've had a bit of an argument and a bit of a Barney, or the name Barney, or a Barney as such, right? Right, we're split up. Barney, argument. This person's gone back to work, but their private hell loop is where their work is now getting on top of them. They've probably took extra shift work. So if you have like suspicious minds like Elvis Presley did, and this person does extra hours and they stay late, I don't know what this is, where it's like overlaid or getting laid. Fucking hell, bruv. I mean, what on earth is this? I'm hearing that a person stays behind at work for something. I'm hearing, sorry, but I got waylaid. Yeah, why was you late? And then they were questioned of why they were late. Okay, man, shit. This person is like late, like on their period, they're late. Or they've got like, they're having like postnatal depression or whatever you call it. Postnatal, oh okay. Man, you see, I don't know these words, I just know it when they tell me. Postnatal depression. Postnatal depression. Because I'm picking up like a lot of Zen energy, or the name Glenn. But like, it's alright, sweetheart, just breathe through it, Tyrone. Right? Or like, preaches to Zozo or Zoe. But like, Killing Zoe, that was a good film. But it's about bank robbery and a drug addict and God knows what else, man. That was a crazy film. But or Zoe. I keep hearing the name Zoe or Zoe or Zozo. That's not a good one. That one, that's a devil. So don't worship that one, bruv, because you ain't going to be getting too far down there. Right. Worshipping. I'm hearing the worship, the bishop. Worship, bishop, the name bishop. Or bashing their bishop, whichever way it is, but they're bashing someone. See, this person's also like, they feel probably like having a go at me because I'm bashing a bishop or something to do with a bishop. I'm going to have to go and see my bishop. See, again, I'm a tube. Don't worry about me. I'm just giving you these weird things that come into my head, right? Bishop. Keep hearing bish or fish. Listen, fish, bish. Bish, fish. Bish, fish. Bish, fish. This person could be called Bishop and they're a fish. I don't know. Or they're beating their fish. Oh, okay. This person might be beating a Pisces. Beating them. Like physically eating a fish? No. Hopefully that's not a Pisces that they're eating. They might be eating fish. This person might eat a lot of fish. Right, eat a lot of fish. Sorry, this person's a muff diver as well. I'm just letting you know that one, right? They are eating a lot of fish. No, they are. Yeah, they eat fish for a living. Now, you might have a fish market, but they also eat fish. This is a rug muncher. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Because I'm hearing Sophie or sofa or carpet. Like got carpet burns or something. What on earth is that? Someone eats rugs. Rug. Russell. Russell Brand. Russell is a lunatic. But like brands. Like Brandon, Lee, Brand. I'm looking for my own brand. Okay, so let's come off all of that because that's I don't know where those messages are coming from. Somebody's trying to brand their own market. They finance their own thing, but they finance it by their brand. Branded. Financing and finding a brand. My own brand. Brooke Bondi. Brooke Shields? Brooke Shields? Shield. Man, anyway, so this person is just trying to find a new brand, find a new job, left it and trying to find another job. Straight up, simple question, simple answer. Left their work, trying to leave work, and then also trying to support their family, trying to find a better job and a better place to work, a better place to live maybe. They may have to move. If they're trying to find work outside of the vicinity where they live, they're looking at maybe energies of like moving, but I'm not picking up huge energies of that. But I'm definitely picking up moving department, moving store, moving job here. Which means that if you work for the energy of Libra, the energy of Libra itself might be moving people around and saying, okay, you two can't work together, you're going to have to go and work down there, and you're going to have to go and work down there because you don't play well with others, right? Or something like that, where your rota has all been moved around, shifted, and you've got a huge problem with your manager. The manager that cannot manage shit here. There's a manager basically that when you work for a place and they do the like rotas and you're like, okay, well I thought I was in on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, but I have like a Tuesday and a Wednesday off and then I work on Saturday and Sunday. And then the next week the manager fucks it up and puts you on the day of your day off and you're like, well, for fuck's sake, bruv, you couldn't manage a T-hat, right? And you're like, well that's, yeah, I'm sorry, but I messed up the rota. You're like, well how many times are you going to mess up the rota? I thought, I told you, I work on this day, this day, this day, and this day, but I can't because I have children on this day or that day, or I'm going out with my boyfriend or something, and I've got plans, and have you made plans? And they call you in. This is like a cool worker or a cool girl, but like a cool worker, and they call you in, but your managers pretty much put you in on the days that you normally have off. That's what I'm hearing here. So someone's trying to take extra shifts, or they're getting very frustrated with a person because one person takes all the shift work and the other person is more like shift out road, you don't do nothing, right? So these people are having a barney at work maybe and it's over their rota and it's over their work hours and it's over something here because I'm hearing that it's over before it begun. Okay, so yeah, they're going through like this private Idaho of work at the moment around their rota, probably trying to avoid energies of feelings and stuff like that, and they think that going to work is going to solve their problem, but then when they get to work they realise that, well, my karma just ends up being around things that are unfair, basically. This is an unfair advantage, I'm out, I'm leaving. But some of this is a divorce. Show me how Taurus thinks and feels now about this side. But you are on this side, so you are on my mind, and you are in their mind, and you're in their energy. But the Tower. So your person thinks that you're batshit crazy. Well, no, you think. You think that they're batshit crazy here. You think that they're very dynamic, that they float about, bam, real quick, really argue, like explosive. That's your private hell. So I'm saying you could be dealing with Scorpio rising or something like that, compared to a Taurus here. Rising or something like that, but Taurus and a Cancerian Scorpio feeling of a 7, my own private worst nightmare, bruv. Right, you're a nightmare to handle, you aren't you? You don't sit still for 5 seconds. You keep running around, tipping, tidying everything else up, and I tell you that, oh, you don't listen to me, do you? And you're like, oh, you don't see if I'm alright, and you're like, well no, bruv, you don't have to tidy all that shit up. You've just got an obsessive, phobia of cleaning. You're like, yeah, well, I'm exhausted. And you're like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, you don't notice everything I do, do you? And you're like, well, don't do it then, bruv. Sit down. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm really picking up that. It's kind of like, yeah, it's just someone like manically, like, cleans everything, like, get all this done. And they're like, and then you go into the kitchen and they're like, oh my God, I feel like absolutely exhausted. And you're like, yes, yeah. Right, there's a guy, and they're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you don't give me 5 minutes to notice, dear, that I'm tired. And you're like, well, why are you doing all that? Like, you're cleaning the clean. Jesus Christ has been clean for 10 years. Why are you cleaning clean? Well, I can't sit still, can I? I've got to come home and clean too. And then I'm cleaning, I mean, does this person have a shake weight? And they're like, I've just got to do all the shake weight too as well, and then I've got to clean. I mean, be careful that you're not like trying to, I've just got to unblock the toilet. I mean, someone is giving good old thing anyway, whatever it is. They are chuffing on a mamba, whatever that is. Could be that one. Like, let me just get that down the toilet, right? Flush that out. But the Tower. So how do you think and feel about this person? Well, some you think this person's batshit crazy in your own private hell, but like I said, it doesn't have to be your relationship. It can be your mother, it can be your sort of daughter, stepsister, whoever you like. I don't know. Write it down, make a memoir, let me know who it is, right? But like, because there's a sexual attraction, but it's more violent in nature. Do you know what I mean? It's more like, Jesus, bruv. It's like, yo, I don't want it. Now I do. It's like, my God, you know, like 1 minute you didn't want it, and now you do want it. I mean, is someone's like menstrual cycle like playing havoc with them? Like they're like 1 minute they're not, like no, and then all of a sudden they turn into like a leopard, and they're like, right, shit, what is the hell? And they're like, get you down there now. I don't know. There's this sexually strange sexual tension type sort of violent EOK sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Someone's got a strange fetish, but how your partner, well, how you think and feel about them, is that some of this is over. Like you've got this energy of over, because it's like I finished work, I finished job, I finished like out, quit, gone, quit pro quo. Don't quote me on this. I'm hearing also, like, but your partner thinks and feels that they're trying to avoid this energy, whoever this be in their private hell. They avoid it because it's too scatty. Like, whoa, it's like, whoa, okay, that's too much for me, bruv. I can't keep track of wherever you are. You're left, right, here, there, everywhere. And like, just, yeah, I don't know, bruv. Right? So they're, you know, they're trying to stay out the way of violence here. So, last card, how you think here, Taurus, if we're looking at you, is that this person's coming back into your life. They're probably trying to communicate with you, but they're trying to put their life in order at the moment. They're trying to like sort out things around their job, their house, their home, their mortgage or marriage, and they're trying to get that to come back here. Now, for some, they want back in here, Taurus. For a lot of you, if you're this side, Taurus, you know, because the trouble is that Taurus, you are here, right? You are on this side. But I am looking at this as your partner. So your partner has got you on their mind, and they are thinking about you a lot, but they're dealing with something around this physical person that is a Libra, or something around their work, because they're working quite a lot, but they do want back into your energy because they are coming back into it. But how you think and how you feel is that you are like got this psychic, sort of like dynamic psychic connection between both of you here, but it is more dynamic duo, if I'm honest. It's a little bit like break up, shake up, break up, make up, break up, shake up. 1 minute we're talking, next minute we're not. That could be afraid not Pisces energy, but it could be, like I said, in past things of like, man, we have split up and we have broke up and argued more than you can possibly think. At the moment, I think that there is a separation for a lot of you. Well, if not, and there's a third energy, someone here is trying to cause havoc for people. But how you think and feel is basically that this person's going to come back into your life because you are still connected with them. It's kind of like you feel if they come back into your life, it's going to interrupt your peace. It'll interrupt peace. Like, I like peace, I like tranquility, and I like just to stay out the way. Like, I do not want to be in your way when you're like that, right? So this person's gone off for a little bit, like on break. Like, we're having a break, we're having a Kit Kat. I can't deal with you when your life is when you can't even put anything in, make any sense of anything. I can't make sense of that energy at the moment. I don't know what you're going through, sweetheart, but you take a chill pill, or this person is on the pill or something like that, and then all of a sudden they're like, woohoo, now I'm ready and free, baby. Right? Something to do with like pregnancy pill or birth control, or I don't know, as a sexual nature of being out of control here. I'm also picking up like a string of one night stands as well. Okay, so I can't tell you too much about your own private hell until we start going through it. But at the end, that is where I'm going to look at what you manifest this side and what you end up manifesting this side, and then we do like two different stories, one whole story, your thoughts and feelings against this side, this side's thoughts and feelings against this side, what this side ends up wanting and manifesting, and then what this side ends up wanting and manifesting itself, and then we compare that little bit of reading at the end also, okay? But we look into work things like, you know, whoever this might be and what ends up coming of the whole story itself. But they are going to be, man, I can't believe I've just sat here for this long doing this. I've been to the hospital today, so I've had to catch up. If you want the rest of the reading, there's going to be a load of these that come out, and they're just all, like I said, they're all just going to the full access bundle over on Patreon. And if you want to join, you can. There is a video that explains everything over there, but it's just a plethora of readings that just go over the full access bundle, apart from the monthlies. They go to both then. If you've just found the channel, if you want to watch these, there's a load of readings over there that are all different. This one, like I said, this is going to be your own private hell karmic loop. Something that you go through yourself, then also compared to this one, and how it comes together. But if you would like it, it'll be on the full access bundle, and you can find all info and all links provided below. Thanks very much, Taurus. See you over there.